It was a brisk night during the November of 1987 in Chicago, Illinois, while Dan Roan was doing the nightly newscast, talking about the Chicago Bears beating the Detroit Lions. Dan, who was still fairly new to the station, joined in 1984, but had been in the business of newscasting since 1977. While in the production room of WGN-TV, the staff all of a sudden noticed a glitch within the signal being distributed to TV, similar to what would happen if you pulled out an SDI cable while your camera was on.
What's happening?
What's going on?
We're being hijacked.
Call tech support. Is this supposed to happen?
It wasn't. The chaos was caused by a broadcast interruption, with the video signal of a man wearing a Max Headroom mask. Max Headroom being a fictional AI character on TV in the 80s. The signal had no real audio, and it was inaudible for the first few seconds, and before long, engineers at the TV station had quickly stopped the interruption. Dan Roan played the situation off as best as he could when he returned. Just about an hour later, at another Chicago TV station, WTTW, a rerun of Doctor Who's episode Horror of Fang Rock would suffer a similar fate, this time a much longer broadcast. The broadcast hijack quickly turned inappropriate, but the engineers at the TV station were left short-staffed, and as a result, they had nothing that they could do other than to sit back and witness the chaos helplessly. The hijackers made another reference to WGN, but this time it was the radio station, and mentioned a different sportscaster by the name of Chuck Swirsky. Chuck was a play-by-play commentator for the Chicago Bulls, often referred to as the voice of the Chicago Bulls. Little is known to why these references were made, but the hijackers did end their interruption shortly after. The next day, news headlines everywhere talked about the incident, regarding to the hijackers as TV pirates.
Jack Connolly reports now that both incidents are under investigation.
This was believed to be the first act of TV crime, and the FCC and the FBI wanted to ensure that it was the last. The FCC was warning the hijackers, or the pirates, that if they were to do this again, it would only be easier for them to track it. Over 30 years have passed since the incident. No leads have ever turned out to be legitimate, and many people are still unsure of why it happened. But its cultural impact is clear. Years later, many stations make references to this, and even Eminem had made a reference to it in his music video for Rap God. Decades have passed, but the pirates, they're still walking
freely among us.